Hi, welcome back to this week's video. I hope you're well. And straight away we are going in with our base. And for this painting, which is a beautiful bloom flower. Yes, you're getting 2 in a row. How fun. At least I hope it's fun. So the white base is down. We're ready to go. And for this, I'm only using 4 colors, which is not what I usually do. I usually use a lot, so this will be fun. And first I'm popping down a light green color. Then I'm layering on a dark green on top of that. And an unusual one is I'm popping in purple. And then our metallic is gold. I'm slightly terrified about how this will come out. I hope it'll come out nicely, but who knows. Once I've poured that on now, I can see I have 2 quite dark colours there. A bit of that light green has kind of disappeared, so I'm adding in another little bit of that light green. So that's what I'm doing there by running a ring around it. And I mean, it is completely necessary to add in more of our white base around the canvas, so when we blow it out, we won't be met with any resistance and the paint can just move effortlessly and seamlessly. Are we ready for the fun bit? Yes! So we're taking the hairdryer and we are blowing this beautiful puddle out. I'm trying to catch the gold here as well, not take too much of it out with the hairdryer, but a little bit. And I'm doing this in 5 different sections. And I'm holding my breath as I'm doing this in the hopes that the purple with the greens comes out nice. So far so good. That light green is taking up quite a lot, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm glad that it actually came through. And now that I've blown out in 5 directions, the next bit that we're going to do is we're going to shape the petals. So I'm just taking my finger and I'm coming in from the white base section into the middle, but not encroaching too much into the gold color. And of course, the next bit we have to do is one of the very fun bits and effortless bits, kind of, and that is spinning it out. So I'm spinning it out here now, and you can see the paint's actually moving quite fast out, right? And it looks beautiful. It looks so beautiful. I'm very happy I added in the purple. You can't see a whole lot of it as it has mixed in with the green, but it worked out so nicely, so I would recommend doing that. And I've just blown it out. I've just spun it out once, and that's enough for this piece. And this is always where the decision of should I leave it as it is, should I shape the petals a bit more, comes in. And because I'm running with a series of flowers here, I am shaping the petals more. And to do that, I'm using the palette knife. So I'm just working with the edge of the petal. I'm just scraping it off. So we're creating 5 different petal shapes. And I am interchanging between a wavy edge along the side of the petal and a more straight edge. It just depends on the balance that I want whilst I'm doing the painting itself. And I am coming back around and taking more paint off some of the petals there as well. Here I will just want a bit more separation there, so I'm coming back in and I'm just delicately shaping it over more into its own petal, because those 2 petals there are quite close together. So I'm just shaping them until I'm happy with the balance that I have there. And once I am happy with that, I am going to come in with purple. You can see there on a couple of the petals, the edge of the petal is just light green. And then we can compare it there to where it has lovely definition of the purple color along the edge. So I'm coming in here with some of that purple color on my palette knife, and I'm just drawing in more definition into the petal itself. So that lovely structure is taken from the center the whole way out. And I think it just contrasts way more beautifully with the white base this way than just leaving most of the light green there. So that's what I'm doing here. This isn't something you have to do. It's just something that you can decide to do if you want. It's an option. Kind of just depends on what you like yourself. If you really liked the light green there, then you'd leave it there and you wouldn't go in adding in more details. but it's just what I decided to do. And because we've scraped off so much of the paint with our beautiful petals, I'm coming back in with the white base and I'm just adding it in wherever I scraped off the paint. And I'm leveling it out with my palette knife to be the same level as the paint that's there for our petals. The spinning thing makes it very handy to be doing this, or to be shaping petals or adding on paint, because you can just stay in the one position and swivel it around rather than popping it back on a table and then doing this. It makes it a bit more difficult if you do it that way. I am very happy with how this came out. The light green colour is fascinating. Stepping outside my comfort zone again turns out to be wonderful. Yeah, the light green colour is just absolutely popping. And the contrast that the purple mixed in with the dark green gives on top of the light green is just beautiful. It's very nice. So this is it after I have finished messing around with it. It's a really, really beautiful one. You can let me know what you think about it in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it was helpful and useful and all of that jazz. And I will be back with you again next week. Bye!